we will have time to network and chit chat, but I do want to get going with our speakers so that he has time to teach us all the amazing stuff that he's got. So if you guys haven't met him, he was here last month, but this is Anthony Prichard. And I know Anthony, like we didn't really know each other, but I first saw Anthony probably about a decade ago at a networking group in Lakewood at Mile High Church. And he was the video guy. And he was the guy that was always walking around and had the video and was taking video of all the speakers that were there. And he always did a fabulous job. And so I was excited when he showed back up and happened to come last month. And he did a video of Dr. Larry last month, which I need to get posted to my group. I haven't yet. So I was excited to have him and asked him to come this month and teach us some stuff. So he's going to teach us how to make marketing easy. And for anybody that's in Achieve, was that a year ago?
A couple years ago.
God, already?
I was there to hear that
2022.
incredible talk.
Yeah.
So you saw the same one, you'll be seeing it again.
That's awesome.
Which is
it was
awesome.
So good.
And I told you, and then I just found the other day in my notes on my phone, I took notes of your entire talk is in my phone because it's so good, of how great tips of how to get on Google for not having to, on the Google, oh yeah, for like not having to pay a whole bunch of money. So yeah, so please welcome Anthony. Give him a warm welcome and thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Jamie.
You're welcome.
I am glad to be here today. My name is Anthony Prichard, and I have been giving this live demonstration for the last 12 years, since 2013. And it is a step-by-step process that you can use in your own business to just copy and paste the steps that I will demonstrate today. It's meant to demonstrate the power of video in your business. So this is just one of the many ways that I help business owners to capture back more of their time, talent, and treasure. And as business owners, we have a lot on our plate, don't we? So we don't easily justify doing something new in our business unless it can help us get more of that back. When I discovered this, I instantly just grabbed onto it because it shortcut the whole sales process. And I was in sales. I was in telecommunications sales. And, I would have to call so many people, go on so many appointments until I got my quota and my paycheck. And so you'll hear about it in my presentation, how that discovery happened. But if this presentation is successful, today what we will have done together, I will ask for some volunteers, is that we will shoot, edit, and publish a 1-minute video to YouTube. Woo-hoo. And then it will appear on the first page of Google for our most valuable keyword. And this is the process that you will be able to just mimic for your own keyword, whatever that keyword may be. And yes, Jamie is right. Does anybody know how much money Google made last year?
Billions.
$303 billion.
Wow.
You gotta do this. And how much of that money came from Google Ads or Google Search?
Wow.
Probably most of it.
90% of it came from Google Search. That's how powerful and how valuable businesses understand it is to be on the first page. Raise your hand if you used Google today. Well, let's see, about 90% of the room. Because 90% of people today are conditioned to use that Google search engine to solve their daily problems. And if our business is not appearing in that area, then we simply cannot be found. So, if you're interested in that, you are in the right place. Here's our agenda for today. I will do a little bit of explanation about why video is so important, give you some more statistics, and hopefully convince you more. I'm sure you haven't heard of it at all yet already, that you should be using video in your business. Right. So we'll go over that real quickly, and then we'll jump right into it. Usually this talk is about an hour, but I'm going to try to cram it down because I got 30 minutes, right? 30, 40 minutes.
Give or
something
take.
like
Yeah.
that.
22 now.
And yeah, talk really fast. I usually do 2 classes for group or 3 classes for groups like this. One is just the intro, the aha moment, the demonstration. The other one is a smartphone video editing class. And the third one is like a little advertising class, how to set up these little YouTube ads in a radius around our business to simulate a view or to get in front of a video that somebody is trying to watch. That little 5 seconds that you've got to skip, you can put yourself there for around 5 cents per view. And if you compare that to direct mail, that's an incredible discount. So why wouldn't you do that, right? Okay, so we'll do the live demonstration, and hopefully I'll have time for questions at the end. This is where I discovered it. I was a licensed general contractor in 2005, 2006, 2007, and then 2008, what happened? Oh, it was like every construction and housing remodeling project was gone in the wind. And at the time, I, with a college degree, thought I could change the construction industry and make it a better place, but I was over my head. And so that's what I looked like. And that's not actually a phone, that's a camera. But before smartphones came out, before video came out in smartphones, I used this thing called a flip cam. My parents gave me for Christmas. And you just flip it out the USB and you plug it into your laptop and you could transfer the files over your desktop. And the only place to upload videos at the time was YouTube. But I kept hitting myself with this stinking camera, like it was the first time you could record handheld video, in your hand. And I was like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? I'm not a comedian. I'm not an actor. If I try to remember these lines, I'm just going to get it all wrong. I'm going to look stupid. What do I say? And then I was like, I'll just say the same thing I'm saying every day anyways. And at the time, I was a fix and flip remodeling contractor, and I would just walk through the house and I'd quote, that's how much it's going to cost, like this. So I was remodeling one of these homes that I was working on at the time. And I just thought, look at the camera like it's an investor, potential investor that might hire me. So I said, look, this is the house I'm working on. I'm going to take you on a walkthrough. You're going to see the scope of the work we're doing, and I'm going to show you the before and after. So stick around for video number 2. And I'd walk through the kitchen, and I'd say, look, we're doing the drywall and the trim and the cabinets and this island and the countertops. And hey, Jesus is in the hallway here. Hey, Jesus, do you want to tell the camera, the people watching home, what you're doing there? He's like ghost stare. And then he broke into it. Of course, Senior Anthony, what we have here is the travertine tile with a pinwheel pattern and a bone grout, and I'm going to seal it, and you're going to love it, man. I was like, what? Great. Thank you, Jesus. And then I went on throughout the rest of the house. And then I just had something because I let the camera do the work. I let the camera see me and my body language and the cleanliness of my job site and the relationship I had with the people I worked with, and you could make a split-second decision. Is that somebody I think I could work with or not? And I was okay with people who didn't want to work with me or people who did, because I know that I'm not a great fit for everyone. But usually for other people who are like me, single dads, entrepreneurial, risk takers, adventurous, athletes, people, I'm going to be a great fit for those people because I am in their shoes every day anyways, and I can interpret what a good experience of them looks like and craft my service for them. And so with this information, I left my construction business and I started teaching business owners how to use this tool called video. And we can use it not only in marketing, but in internal processes, capturing our proprietary systems and systematizing them so we can outsource it and we can answer the question, how can this be the last time I do this in my business? And I'm also a soccer coach. So if I get a little loud, it's because I don't like to repeat myself. And these little whippersnappers really love to talk over the top of me. And sometimes people were like, whoa, Anthony, that was a loud presentation. And I'm like, wow, I was coaching. And I forgot I was in a boardroom and not in a soccer field. So that may be another thing you are picking up on. But here in the most simplest form, okay, we're just going to record a video and upload it to YouTube. That's all we're doing today. And you don't have to edit it at all if you don't want to, or if you can't, and you know you just need to deliver it in 1 minute. Anybody know who these guys are? We got this guy over here on the right. His name's Larry Page, and this guy on the left named Sergey Brin. And 19 years ago, they got together in the middle of Silicon Valley and Stanford University, and they came up with this idea called Google.
Oh, wow.
And this idea that if they gave people what they want, that people would keep coming back. And then they had a business. So they indexed all the web pages, and there was a lot less spam, and there was a lot less pop-ups, and you could actually find what you're looking for instead of speedydog.com or whatever, was at the time. So we got to take a cue from these two guys and give our customers what they want. And what they track behavior and discovered was that people want video. They want video more than a blog. They want video more than a photo. They want video more than a radio, a dictation, an audible dictation. They want to see and feel and touch everything about you. They want to see your body language. Now, this is a Venn diagram of how video used to be before it came out and was readily available to all of us. And you could only have 2 of the 3 back then. But today I hope to show you that you can have all 3 and it can be free. Not just cheap, it can be free. Because you're already carrying this around in your front pocket every day anyways. Okay, here's some great statistics that people love to look at. Marketers love to make decisions with logic about where we're going to spend our time, talent, and treasure. So here we go. People say it helped them improve traffic. It helped them make a decision about what they're going to buy. They said it actually increased their profits. So this is for all the logical learners out there that need this stuff. I believe that we are in the middle of a video revolution. What used to cost hundreds and thousands of dollars is now free. I was an apprentice for one of the pioneers of video production in Denver. His name was Mark Camacho. And he had a business called 81 Media International. And he was one of the first independent people to have a digital video editor. That was 35 years ago. Like 1985 or something like that. And do you want to guess how much it cost back then to purchase a digital video editor?
Thousands.
Okay, so the people who could afford it were national television broadcast news stations. So yeah, 6 figures, right.
Oh, wow.
It was $500,000. And that is now all freely available in a free smartphone app. So that's how far we've come in the last 30 years. Hello.
I wish I had just gotten that soundbite. Oh, darn it.
Okay, so why video? Why did I grab onto video so closely? Because video communicates fully 80% better than print, text, or audio messages of communications. It speaks non-verbally, which is through different types of body language. I mean, it means something different if I move my eyes and then my head than it does if I move my head and then my eyes. Right? You can see, just by the way I carry myself, I might be fun to hang out with. I don't know. We might have a good time.
Hello.
So video allows you to engage with the message through your ears, through your eyes, and you're actually clicking on parts of the video as well. Go here, do this. This option, choose your own story type of thing. And Seth Godin said that video is the transfer of emotion. Emotion plus information equals communication. So that's the big why video solution. Now we're going to talk about how video, and how can I do it for free? Well, Google gives us a lot of great tools. Google Photos, Google Drive. This is where I can organize all the little clips and photos that I take and maybe the notes that I scratch, and I can put, this idea lives in this folder, and this is the media that goes with this idea, and this is how I'm going to piece together that message. And I can even share it with people overseas who are going to edit my video for $5 an hour if I want to. Ooh. Okay, what kind of video editors can you use? Well, one comes out every Monday. A new video editor comes out in the smartphone every Monday. And the one I'll be using today isn't even on the screen because it's newer than this presentation is. It's called CapCut, and it's free. I'll be using the free version. And great, because I want this to be accessible to everyone. There is no barrier between you and video. Equipment, it's free. And the worst part, what are people going to say? That's why we don't make video, isn't it? Because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear what they're going to say. But when I was making this discovery and talking to the camera for the first time, that's where I stumbled across it. The video wasn't for anybody else except for somebody with a lot of disposable income who wanted to invest in real estate. And so I didn't care what anybody else thought because they weren't going to buy from me anyways. I only cared what that person thought. And so I just made it for one person. And when I could narrow my focus of my message, then it helped me release this fear of judgment, because it really didn't matter to me what they thought. And I knew that the person I was making it for was going to get value out of it. You might have more than one service, so you might have more than one audience. And whenever I work for somebody, they're like, where do we go? How do we go this? And I'm like, well, who is your most profitable persona? That's who we need to make the video for. Where do you make what service makes you the most money? And so what is the profitable persona? It's the person who has the most amount of money and the highest demand for what you do. That's who we're making videos for, because they have the capacity to purchase this from you and to get the benefit from it. So that's who we're talking to. Okay, we're getting right into it because it's already 6:50. Wow, that felt like it was 5 minutes. Step 1, research your title. Find out what are people already typing into Google that they want to watch videos about. So these tools right here, we got LSI Graph, SpyFu. If you just type in, keyword volume, keyword research, you should be able to find some tools to help you understand what's a good keyword for you. The keyword I chose for this group was business networking in Littleton, Colorado. That's a pretty good keyword for us, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Probably our most valuable keyword. If we were to show up when somebody typed in business networking group Littleton, Colorado, we would be a great result, and we would get the people who are looking for us. Step 2, take a picture of this one. People tell us this is the most valuable slide of my presentation because this is where they get hung up with the most. They don't know where to start. But we got to start with the script, don't we? And we're not actors. We're not trained professional, organ grinder comedians. We got to break it up into a chunk here. I can remember a sentence or two. I don't know if I can remember exactly what to say for a whole minute. But if I chunk it up into 4 little video sound bites, then I can look right into the camera. I don't have to look at a teleprompter. I can deliver my sentence to my audience. So the first one's the hook. We got to grab the attention. We got to dismiss 90% of the people who the video's not meant for. So if you're this, it's not for you. If you're this, you might want to follow. You might want to watch this video. That's a great hook. Next, brand placement. People say they don't even remember who you are until they've seen your brand 7 to 9 times. So we got to put that right up front. Make sure they recognize our brand, our logo, our name. And after they see it over and over again, they might actually think, you know, I think I might have seen this before. Maybe I kind of like this guy. Watch the rest of the video. We got to compel them to watch the rest of the video in the first 5 to 10 seconds. Next, we got to point out the pain. People don't remember squat, but they do remember pain, and they want to avoid the pain. So we got to stick the dagger and just twist it a little bit and make sure that they know what we're talking about and how we can help them avoid that. You know, that, like gridlock traffic, pain. Don't have that, right? Do this instead. So point out the pain right away. You're going to have them on the edge of their seat to find out what you're going to say next if you talk about something that they hate about their life. Right? Okay, then you've earned the right to say who you are and what you do. And this is a great opportunity to say how you do that differently than anybody else in the world. And everybody can be a specialist in their corner of the world and do something totally different than all their competitors. And that's the one thing you can talk about real quick. Last is the call to action. If you did a good job communicating and connecting with that audience viewer, then you can invite them to a low-risk way to engage with you further. Okay, so this is the script I came up with for our little video that we're going to publish in the next 5 minutes before my time runs out. And edit. It really goes pretty fast. Okay, so I recorded this on the way here. If you're anything like me, and you love it when other people refer you and your services to their friends and family. Can't remember what I said, but I included something about follow me to connect and collaborate. Next, I say, the problem with traditional business networking groups is that they force you to commit to an entire year membership, and sometimes they pressurize you into passing leads when it's not natural. Okay, then Jamie steps in, and this is where she gets. Sorry, I got to take the microphone off this one. You're not going to have a great experience in this live recording, but I'll return it to you. Okay, so now I'm going to record Jamie, and she's going to say this. Can you memorize that sentence? Hi, my name's Jamie. Part?
Is that it?
Wait, and I run Connect.
Oh.
Under USO.
You use those eyeballs. They're right there.
I dedicate my time.
You're recording video instead of.
Can I read it while you're?
Yeah.
No, you got to look right in the camera lens. Unless I can. How's that?
Yeah.
Does it look like I'm looking at you?
Kind of. Ready? And I'm going to point when it's time for you to start talking. Ready? And 3.
Hi, my name is Jamie, and I run the Connect and Collaborate in Littleton, Colorado. I dedicate my time to organizing monthly events to facilitate a no-pressure environment that anyone can attend to organically generate more word-of-mouth marketing.
Yes, we got it. Okay.
Yay!
Great. Okay, now everybody, do we give them a free first visit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so everybody together is just gonna. I think we're just gonna say join us. Okay, and then
food.
maybe
Wanna
I can
highlight food?
maybe I can text over like first meeting's free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Jamie, and then join us. Ready? Okay, ready?
Join us!
Got it. Okay. Now we're gonna edit. Okay. Going offline. Oops. Gonna give you your mic back, guys. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. Wasn't too long, was it? Real internet. But first, I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, maybe it's already being shared. Let's see.
I'm so
This is
nervous.
a pretty weak share here. You can't really see that very good.
That is squishy.
Oh, that's horrible. Let's try to readjust this. Can't see how I'm
That's
going
a
to
mirror?
edit on that. Some sort of screen mirror. Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to go. No, I'm not going to. Okay. Here we go. Screen mirror. This thing is. What is this? TVEE. No. Yeah. Dot AAPP. Okay. And then I'm going to scan this little QR code, and then it's going to like make me watch an advertisement because I'm too cheap to pay the $7.99 to buy the pro model, and so, yeah. I mean, this is.
Droid?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I mean,
I get it free on my
I'm giving you
Apple.
some good value here. Bear with me. I'm not asking for anything in return. You know. Okay. 14 seconds to wait for my reward of screen sharing. Gosh. Ugh. Oh, and I'm running out of time. It's pressure.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Start now.
You have us on pins and needles, don't worry about time.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Da da da. I'm going to CapCut. Here I am. Okay, so I started a little video where I uploaded those clips from me in the car, and then I made a little animated logo on this thing that does animated logos. That's the next class. Remember that? I'm just going through this. Here's my first script. Okay, then I'm going to upload Jamie, and then I'm going to upload you guys. Okay, there we go. Ba ba ba. I'm pretty much done, so I'm just gonna press the little button in the upper right-hand corner. Edited. Totally edited.
That was quick.
This
Just
is
like
amazing.
that.
My business is still not even verified on Google because I haven't done a video of me in front of this building.
Oh, you gotta walk through that thing and go jump through the hoops, right?
I know. Like, I haven't done it for months. It still has my old address.
Oh, boy.
Now there's pressure to do it.
Now I'm like,
Okay.
duh.
Okay.
I know.
There it is. Okay, so we got the video. We're gonna upload it to YouTube. Over here, boom, YouTube. You can see the screen, right? The button at the bottom is how you upload your video. Here it is. Next.
This is so cool.
Now I create a title. Call it business. Ooh. I'm actually gonna complete this on my desktop. I'm gonna show you a little trick. Army trick I learned in the Navy.
I don't know what's funnier, the joke from him laughing at himself.
It's the fact he's cracking himself up. It's good. It's like you had that one in your pocket. It is.
Okay, I don't know if I can do this one, but I'm just gonna type in business, networking, group in Littleton, Colorado. And this is the wrong channel. Let's see if it's coming up right here. What's that? It's not. I think I have to actually upload this, and I have my description. Let me go back to Screen Mirror. There's been a few different ways I've done this in the past. Let's see. I'm going to Google Drive. Work profile, Google Drive. Connections presentation. Here's the description. This is the secret sauce. This is how Google picks up on.
I hate it when that happens.
Gotta just copy this. Now I'm gonna explain this too. I'm gonna explain what I did here. Okay, copied that. Back to the video. Pop it in the description. This is the first time I've done this on my smartphone all the way through. Okay. Back. Add description. Looks like I did that the right way. Okay, now you set all these settings here. There's way more that you can do on the desktop. I think that's why I do it that way. You can set the meta tags and you can, but I can go back in there and do it on my desktop too. So I'm just gonna, no, it's not made for kids.
Meta tags are your hashtags?
Yeah, no, they're different things.
Oh.
So let me go in there and do that. Okay, now it used to take just a few minutes and it would boom, pop up and people would be like, whoa, holy crap, how'd you do that? Where's your magic wand? But since it became a little bit more, I don't know, competitive, it takes a little while for the Google bots to search what I just published before it'll show up in Google. So this happens when it happens 4 out of 5 times that I do this, but you just saw the whole process that it works. Now, sometimes you might have too competitive of a keyword, like plumbing in Littleton, Colorado. Oh, that might be competitive. Because that, on the other side of that, it's a $600 average price point. So it makes sense for plumbers to publish content about plumbing in Littleton. Okay, how about plumbing in Colorado? Much more competitive than plumbing in Littleton. But what if Dry Creek Park is like a neighborhood, right? Plumbing in Dry Creek Park might not be too hard for me if my actual business is in Dry Creek Park. And then everybody in Dry Creek Park who searched for plumbing near me, guess what's going to show up? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So depending on how competitive your keyword is, will determine if you do show up on the first page or not. I say start small, plop the pebble in the pond, and create concentric circles outwards with your video publishing strategy. Start small, start narrow where you can claim the first page for the small search, and then go out from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions on what I did?
So many.
I'm gonna try to swing on over here to my YouTube channel. And you can create multiple accounts.
Anthony,
Yes, sir.
so your keyword is basically a hashtag, or vice versa.
Right.
And
Correct.
Can you put multiples down?
Multiple keywords. Yes. Good question.
So it's just like a hashtag. Like
Okay.
Like connect and collaborate.
Can't you use isn't it like, I heard a long time, like 33? Or something like there's a number that you can, as many as you can put in?
It's down to like 5 now.
Oh, that was a while ago. But-
What? I published it under the wrong account, I think. I manage too many accounts. That's the problem you have when you're a YouTube manager. Okay, let's see. There it is, yeah. I published it under this camper van business I started a while ago. Darn it. Let me go over there. So,
It'll be interesting to see who shows up next.
I have a bunch of RV businesses.
That's funny. Like, how did you find out about us?
Yeah.
Well,
In the
I
RV
was
park.
driving around and,
yeah, here it is.
If you show up next month, you've got 6 campermen.
yeah, out in the parking lot. They're like, can we just hang out back
That's
there?
Sue Adams' tribe, the RV.
Well, we can send them to her then if they show. I'll just take mine on the road.
I think that's it right there.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that?
Would be me.
I'm on the wrong channel, I think.
How many channels do you have?
A lot. Too many. It's not showing up. I don't know what to do about it. I really
You show us on your phone?
screwed the pooch. Okay. So there's a button that says more underneath. And when you publish, this is another fun, quirky thing. I don't even know where the volume is here. It's like the pee-pee pad my dog uses. Going right there. Ready?
Seriously?
What are you doing?
He put an RFID chip in his hand.
Needle. Jesus.
Oh my God. Anthony, what the hell? Oh,
Going through tendons or something.
oh Jesus, dude.
Okay, now I'm injecting.
Oh my God.
Okay, where's the edit button
I
on
can't
this?
believe you did that.
Zoner can find him.
Yeah. It was really expensive to get a duplicate key for that thing, so.
That was cheaper?
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. It actually was cheaper. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I mean, that's actually not us. But if you go in and you edit this, then you have the option to put in a thumbnail. You can add it to a playlist. You can say if it's for kids or not. See this show more, show less button? This is what opens up your meta tags. And then you can type in the meta tags. This is where I would put in business networking in Littleton, Colorado. And up here are the hashtags. See, they're different. That social search is a hashtag, whereas meta tags are Google search.
Oh.
Okay, so these are the ones that it's ranking for on the first page of Google. 2 different keywords, and it tells you. Because people have watched the video all the way through maybe and told Google that this is a good result for this keyword. It should stay on the first page. So let's go ahead and do that proof of concept right there, because it's a similar type of video. We're going to type in business resources in Englewood, Colorado. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Sponsored ads. These are the people paying thousands of dollars to get up there. We got Nextdoor, USA Funding, Zip Business, and then here it is. Boom. Notice anything different about that result compared to the other results?
But it's Littleton.
There's a photo, and it's got a video button on it. This is taking up more real estate on this page because it's got a photo. Photo says 1,000 words. Video says 50,000 words. Then you got the maps. But I'm above this business. I'm above the government. I'm above libraries. I'm kicking ass, and I'm paying 0 for that.
Wow.
It's pretty good. Okay, so that's the proof of concept. The other one that's been on there for a long time, let's look at this one, YouTube. I just looked, there it is.
No offense, but if you still think
So that's
real estate
the ad.
and crypto are the best,
I'm actually getting paid for that ad.
How's your YouTube?
7 years ago, it's been on the first page for 7 years.
You will get left behind.
Sometimes it can get kicked off if people don't continue to watch it or give it a thumbs up.
Because unlike any of those things, video is measurable. Video is engaging, and it communicates 80% better than
Thanks for
print,
watching.
text, or audio messages. But you're not a videographer, so you're probably wondering, how are you going to make all these videos? Hi, I'm Anthony Prichard. I'm a certified Google partner and a YouTube specialist, and I know that you are your own best video spokesperson because nobody knows your business better than you do. I've been featured on Fox News because I've been using YouTube in my business for the last 10 years, and I facilitate a YouTube professionals meetup group right here in Denver, Colorado. Today, video marketing is easier than ever because what used to cost $500,000 is already sitting right here in your pocket. And the only thing missing is your ability to use this technology quickly and efficiently.
That was
Do
BHS.
you have a plan? What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? When you make a video, can you track how many people watched it and how many people went to your website? The answer is yes. I generate 1 to 2 leads per day by using these free techniques. I show people how to show up on the first page of Google in 30 minutes or less. And I consult with business leaders on how to use video more effectively to drive results that I show you how to track with Google Analytics. You'll walk away with answers to the 4 biggest objections that people have to using video. Fear of equipment, fear of technology, fear of cost, and fear of judgment. So what's your 2017 video marketing plan?
It was a little while ago. You probably maybe don't
That
have a
was
plan.
so last decade. Jeez.
That was so pre-COVID.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, so I've gone over a little bit. Thank you so much, Jamie, for having me to
Oh.
your group. I really love to give
Thank
this
you.
presentation. Maybe you didn't notice, but contact me if you have any questions about Google. I do offer a free 45-minute call if you want to review your YouTube channel. Just talk to me about your YouTube strategy, your video strategy. I'm happy to help show you these shortcuts because I'd like to make things simple.
Awesome.
Does this work for the podcasts? So, because YouTube now has podcast platform.
Yeah. I use StreamYard for my podcast. I have a commercial real estate client who hires me to do their podcast, and it goes to that platform. It goes to Facebook and to LinkedIn at the same time. And the best thing, it's not even really the podcast. It's called opus.pro.
OPUS.
OPUS. And what I'm going to do
And what does that do?
is I'm going to take this recording, 45 minutes and 56 seconds, and I'm going to plug it into opus.pro, and it's going to spit out like 24 little 30-second to 1 minute videos that I'm going to be able to post all over my YouTube every single day of the month.
What do you think about Get Lunched that does the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work as good. I've tried it. It doesn't work as good as Opus Pro.